Nicola Sturgeon's independence dream and plans for a second independence referendum have already been torn apart by a Supreme Court ruling from last year, Lord Sumption has warned. The Scottish First Minister announced plans on Tuesday for a second referendum to be held on Scottish independence in October next year, vowing to take legal action to ensure a vote if the British government tried to block it. Ms Sturgeon spoke as the Scottish Government, which is led by her pro-independence Scottish National Party, published a referendum bill outlining plans for the secession vote to take place on October 19, 2023. She also said she would be writing to British Prime Minister Boris Johnson for permission to hold a consultative referendum, but had already set in motion plans to get the legal authority should he try to block her. The issue of independence cannot be suppressed. It must be resolved democratically. And that must be through a process that is above reproach and commands confidence, Mr Sturgeon told MSPs in the devolved Scottish Parliament. What I am not willing to do, what I will never do, is allow Scottish democracy to be a prisoner of Boris Johnson or any Prime Minister. But, according to Lord Sumption, the First Minister's quest has already been dented by a Supreme Court ruling which showed last October that Ms Sturgeon's government cannot legislate in a way that was intended to bring pressure upon the UK authorities on a reserved matter. The Supreme Court ruled that two bills passed by MSPs were incompatible with the Scotland Act that underpins devolution. Ms Sturgeon has since asked the Supreme Court for a decision on whether her referendum bill published on Tuesday is within Holyrood's powers. He said, "The difficulty is that the Supreme Court decided last October that whether a matter was reserved, that meant not simply that the Scottish Parliament couldn't directly legislate upon it, it also meant that they couldn't legislate in a way that was intended to bring pressure upon the UK authorities on a matter reserved. I suspect that will probably be the principal difficulty in the way of Ms Sturgeon's application." Ms Sturgeon said that the legality of a referendum without permission from the British government was contested, and so she had already asked the Lord Advocate, the senior Scottish law officer, to refer the question to the UK Supreme Court. If the court found the Scottish Parliament could not hold an independence referendum without the Prime Minister's consent, Sturgeon said the SNP would instead fight the next UK election on a platform of whether Scotland should be independent.